chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Venture a highway in the sunshine. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. It doesn't make any sense. How come I'm always sitting on a fence, waiting for a sign from above, waiting till the time is right to fall in love? Sometimes I don't understand. I see two lovers walking hand in hand, and I wonder how they ever knew. And how do you find the one that's right for you? I'm thinking about you. Just thinking about you. See all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some suffered in vain. There's a line that's clearly drawn, and I won't cross it. I know my place, but when I see your face, you make me smile. Everywhere I go, you're with me. If only I could hold you for a while. There's a message in your touch, I can feel it. It goes unsaid, and maybe I have read the meaning wrong. Except for Campari and soda for two, how much is a lira? Yes, a villa will do, and a breeze in Tuscany, please. What if we spent all of our days improving our minds, learning new ways to be lazy? Wouldn't much of a strain. Relax after breakfast till lunch comes around. I can't. I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train, late in the evening, do it all over again. I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, and the day is gone. Standing in the dock at Southampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says you gotta go back. You know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how it can be easy for you. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made it plain into Paris. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years. You sing so sweet, would you love my song? And feathers so neat, I could be your robin, welcoming spring, or an eagle soaring with majestic wings. What more can I do? What more can I say? You be my darling anywhere. Hello, welcome. It's Sunday, and I'm home, finally. I've been on a whirlwind tour for a couple of weeks. I was supposed to be up at Mark's studio today, but I'm not. But Mark is here somewhere. There he
I
is.
was looking for you. You're not here.
I'm not
I went
there.
around into the other room that way. Oh. Yeah.
Nope, couldn't do it. Had a gig last night down here that I had forgotten I was scheduled for. So,
Whoops! I had to make millions of dollars.
yeah, millions. Had to make millions of, not dollars, I don't know what it was. Wasn't even pennies.
It's all good. Well, hello.
Hello.
It seems like a while since you've been here. Since you've certainly been in that chair,
Yes.
right there for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, welcome back.
Thank you. So it's been a crazy, crazy couple of weeks with my vacation and everything, and lots of good times, lots of bad times, lots of craziness.
But I made it through. And you had a wonderful festival that I went to yesterday, Bluegrass Festival on the Commons in Westford, Mass.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you
Yeah.
could come up. I'm sorry we couldn't hang out much.
That's okay.
It was
It was
way
fun.
too much to do to
Yeah.
organize the event, make sure everybody's got their things going on. But these are things I wrote down for next year that
Yeah.
I have to take time for myself. Hello.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so all kinds of people here. I see all the Swellies have moved in, and Christine and Mary Tyler is also here from Florida, Fatima from Portugal,
Wow.
Jesse, Don Price. Yeah, thanks for the compliment on the shirt. This is the shirt that Flat Jill bought for me with Jean's
Right,
credit
right.
card up in Nova Scotia. It was funny.
Wow. Is it in French?
No, it just says Grateful Dead.
I thought it might have been French because you were in Canada.
Yeah, but Nova Scotia isn't the French part of Canada.
Oh, it's like more Quebec or something like that.
Yeah, Quebec, Montreal, that's the French part.
Well, that's just
Yeah.
me. What do I know?
Okay.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
certainly glad to be here. I'm certainly glad to have you back in this normal configuration. It is a rainy day here in New Hampshire, where I am. I had to think about where I was.
Where
for a
am I?
minute. Where am I? I don't
Yeah.
know. So I don't know what it's like down there in Little Rhodey, but it's probably similar.
It's threatening rain, and I just got like one of those whoop, 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 whoop flood warnings on my phone. So do not travel unless you have to evacuate and things like that. So
No problem.
knows?
You'll be here playing some music for all of them.
yes, and I'm on the first floor, so if you start seeing water rising over here, just let me know.
Hey, Ronnie, look behind you. Well, let's see. We can kick off the show with a holdover from 2 weeks ago, if
Oh,
you'd like to
yes,
do that.
sure.
So
Yeah.
Jesse had requested Please Please Me, which we didn't get to last week because Jesse was out at live music or whatever and not here. But we covered
Okay.
the rest of the requests. But that is a holdover, so that's a good one to kick off the show with because I know Jesse's here also.
Sure, Jesse. Excellent. Here we go.
Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on, please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. You don't need me to show the way, love. Why do I always have to say love? Come on, come on, come on, come on, please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. I don't wanna sound complaining, but there's always rain in my heart. I do all the pleasing with you, it's so hard to reason with you, oh yeah, why do you make me blue? Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on, please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. I don't wanna sound complaining, but you know there's always rain in my heart. I do all the pleasing with you, it's so hard to reason with you, oh yeah, why do you make me blue? Last night I said these words to my girl. Why do I always have to try, girl? Come on, come on, come on, come on, please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you. Please please me, oh yeah, like I please you.
Woohoo!
All right. Did I say
Yeah.
something about technical issues? Oh, man,
I solved my
so much.
I solved my technical issues. So now, see this? I have added one of these things to my computer. So now I am good in both places, and I am over where I'm supposed to be. So never mind.
Yay.
Never mind.
Okay. Cool.
Woo! Oh, there's Rick Candy.
Man, is it? Hi, Rick Candy. It was great hanging out with you and Sue yesterday and jamming a little bit with some bluegrass tunes and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, man. Oh man, we had so much going on. From when you've been away, since we had that thing yesterday and all that. But we'll play a couple of songs and we'll see what you're willing to share.
Okay. Actually, let's see. Well, one of the things is while I was in Nova Scotia, I had the opportunity to take a ride out to the place where one of my songs was written about. My song, The Hermit of Gully Lake, is about a guy who in World War II was drafted into the Canadian military and was promised he wouldn't have to go serve overseas, and then they changed their mind and they were sending him overseas. So he jumped off the troop train, ran into the woods of Nova Scotia, and lived there as a hermit for 60 years. And he didn't trust anybody, especially anybody in any authority. When they told him the amnesty had happened and all the draft dodgers were forgiven and there'd be no penalties or anything, he didn't believe them. So he just stayed living in the woods until his late 80s. And there's a great documentary about it on YouTube. I wrote the song with my friend Mary Ellen Windsor because she had seen the documentary and wanted to write the song about it. And I got out there to the head of the trail, but it was raining, so I couldn't actually hike the trail to where he was. But I sat in the car and played the song for him, so I hope he liked it. This is called The Hermit of Gully Lake.
It was in the 1940s when the war took him away. A soldier sent to fight. There was little he could say, but there were lies hidden in the lines. A trust that was broken by the fine print of the papers that he'd signed. On the day he disappeared, as he jumped from the train, he headed north into the wilderness, his heart full of pain, for he refused to kill his fellow man. So a hermit he became, all alone and living off the land. In the woods of Nova Scotia, he built his cabin strong, always fearful of the people who'd believe that he was wrong. With a handmade guitar, a few friends he did make, and through many peaceful years he lived a quiet, simple life on Gully Lake. His name, and he was hardy as they come. 60 years in the wilderness, living on the run, and the people tried to help him when they could, but he'd only smile and turn away, head out on his own into the woods. When a fire burned the cabin down and everything he owned, Willard couldn't bring himself to leave his wooded home. At the age of 87, he set off into the snow, and they found his lifeless body in the spring beside the lake he'd come to know. In the woods of Nova Scotia, he built his cabin strong, always fearful of the people
with a handmade guitar. A few friends he did make, and through many peaceful years he lived a quiet, simple life on Gully Lake. He'll forever be remembered as the legendary man of Gully Lake. The Hermit of Gully Lake.
Yeah.
Hello, Neil. How are you doing? Hope you recovered well from your surgeries, and we've missed you, and glad you're back. Thank you.
Yeah. Neil's over on the YouTube side of things as we broadcast in different configurations. We broadcast live here in the present, but some of you will be seeing it in the future, which is your present, and then if you watch it later, it's the past.
I'm getting confused.
I've been confused.
Yeah, future Janet and future Jean. I know Jean watches on Mondays,
Yeah.
so today is Monday for Jean. Happy Monday, Jean.
Oh man, I mean, what a couple of weeks it's been for you. You know, I mean, have you slept any? I mean, or you just passed out?
I just passed out. This morning I woke up and I flopped over to the couch and slept there a little longer, and then got up and flopped back to my bedroom. And yeah, I've done absolutely nothing today except this.
There's nothing wrong with taking
Like
a
I just
day
woke
off.
up really like maybe 20 minutes ago.
We started the show 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's a joke.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
No, and it's just so hot. I did my gig last night, and I was outside on the patio of the club, and they were short-staffed, so they didn't have enough bartenders to open the outside bar. So all the alcohol and the air conditioning was inside, and here I am outside in the soup. I mean, it was like 120% humidity. It
I'm
was
so
like
sorry.
I was like, I was swimming to the stage or something. It was so hot. But there were some diehard people who were absolutely wonderful, hung out outside with me.
Nice.
And really enjoyed the music. My friends Barbara and Wyatt Lima from around here, they came to see me, and that was really great. So yeah, it was a really good gig, but it was miserably hot and sticky and humid. And
I hear you.
yeah.
We had a live gig Friday night that I was running sound for, which you came to, and it was fairly humid inside where we were because the venue is not air conditioned. And then yesterday, just for one thing, being here, which we don't have air conditioning, so it must have been hot all that night. And then we were out in the middle of a park somewhere. It had to be 95 degrees and just
Yeah, we had tents though, which was nice because we weren't under the baking sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Cool. All right. What other requests do we have left over from
There are
previous
no
shows?
requests.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. Gone, Wasted Away is an HR request that I have on my sheet, but I don't have the individual, so I have no idea.
Who did it? Okay. Well,
that is a
hopefully-
2-week-old request, but the rest of them were done.
All right. Well, maybe they'll still be watching, and I'll play that again. And I also want to ring a bell for all the tips that I might have gotten in. I have gotten in from before, since the last time I was able to ring that bell. So, ringing the bell. Thank you. Gone, Wasted Away. That's one of my own originals. It's a breakup song for a relationship that never got started. Here we go. Full of love, just waiting for you. I had a fire-burning boy like you never knew. You had it all in the palm of your hand. All you had to do was give it a chance, but you stayed so cold, and my love got old. And now it's gone, wasted away. I once believed that the stars had planned it like this, that I would fall in your arms at the touch of your kiss, and you'd be happy for the rest of your life. Son, I even dreamed I would be your wife. It just seemed so real, but you could not feel. And you keep looking for the one that's right,
All the time she's there standing in plain sight, but you stayed so cold, and my love got old. And now it's gone, 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 wasted away. I said it's gone, 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 wasted away. Looking for the one that's right. All the time she's there standing in plain sight, but you stayed so cold, and my love got old. And now it's gone, 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 wasted away. I said it's gone, 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 wasted away. I know I ain't quite the girl you had in your dreams, but then you never figured out I'm more than I seem. You keep looking for the one that's true. No one's gonna love you the way I do, but you stayed so cold, and my love got old. And now it's gone, 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 wasted away. I said it's gone, 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 wasted away. Say goodbye, now my love is gone, wasted away. Say bye-bye, now my love is gone, wasted away. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Woo! All right.
Thank you.
All right, everybody just doubled my work because Swelly's migrated over to YouTube side of the world.
Oh, okay.
Let me just open up this other screen. I can get it done, y'all. No worries. I am worth every penny I am paid. That's the truth. Oh, my. Something came up in the chat I was going to mention.
So they didn't want Neil to be lonely over there on YouTube all by himself, so now
that's
they're all
good.
keeping him company.
Well, according to YouTube, there are 31 viewers on YouTube, so that's
Right
pretty
now
good.
watching? Awesome.
Over
Yay.
there,
Hello,
so,
everybody.
I don't know who they are because I also see the other count here
Yeah.
under my number, and then I took a screenshot for post-production meeting to show you there's a huge disparity from what we see and what is, yeah interesting.
Who knows?
They're
They're just numbers.
So I got a couple of requests if you want to go ahead and play them.
I'd be happy to.
You know, and we'll go ahead and we have a request for the Keys song.
Okay. All
We
right.
also,
Now,
go.
I think I saw, who did I see? I saw Pizza and Wine. And that is a song, but it's not my song. It's Busking Betty's song, Pizza and Wine. I don't even know it, but it's funny that someone would put Pizza and Wine together because that's one of Betty's songs. Anyway.
We put
the
pizza
Keys-
and wine together around here regularly.
That's true. All right. The key song, Mama Don't Sing No More.
That's for Christine.
That's not it. For Christine, okay.
I remember when we used to live on the street with the candy store, carrying my books from school, had a key to get in the door. Mama worked hard all day and she'd be tired when she got home. My daddy had a day on a nighttime job, and we'd be left alone. Well, my mama was always such a pretty sight to my eyes. She was everything. Coming home tired and worn, climbing the stairs, she could still find words to sing. don't sing no more, no stairs to climb to the second floor. There's no lock, my key is gonna turn. 'Cause they don't keep locks on the great outdoors. Ain't no stairs to the concrete floor, and this street's the only school from which I learn. Where my daddy, he lost both his jobs, and my mama, she took ill. Then a man came for the rent, but we couldn't pay the bill. And the next day I come home from school, but I can't unlock the door. This key I keep around my neck, it just wouldn't fit no more. Well, we lived for a while in a single room with no heat, but we couldn't stay. So Daddy came home drunk one night, and he packed his bags and said he'd be on his way. And my mama, she don't sing no more, no stairs to climb to the second floor. There's no lock, my key is gonna turn. 'Cause they don't keep locks on the great outdoors. Ain't no stairs to the concrete floor, and this street's the only school from which I learn. It's been 3 years we've been on the streets, and we've been living from day to day. And my little sister don't understand the stories that I tell of yesterday. 'Cause I remember when we used to live on the street with the candy store. Thank you. Thanks for that request, Christine. That is on my CD, Spirit of the Heart, which is available on Bandcamp. At Bandcamp, just search Ronnee Songs. I'm there somewhere.
There it is. RonneeSongs.bandcamp.com. I couldn't put both links up. I put song list up. There's too much going on.
Too much.
We have both had interesting couple of weeks.
To say the least.
I'm certainly happy to be here today. Donald Price has found your song list, which of course is at RonneeSongs.com. So he has requested Duncan.
Duncan. Ooh, great song.
That's a good one.
This an old Paul Simon song. Yeah. Poor Mark, he's all verklempt. Couple in the next room, bound to win a prize. They've been going at it all night long. Well, I'm trying to get some sleep, but these motel walls are cheap. Thinking Duncan is my name, and here's my song. Here's my song. My father was a fisherman, my mother was a fisherman's friend. I was born in the boredom and the chowder. So when I reached my prime, left my home in the Maritimes, headed down the turnpike for New England, sweet New England. holes in my confidence, holes in the knees of my jeans. I was left without a penny in my pocket. Ooh-wee, I was about as destitute as a kid could be, and I wished I wore a ring so I could hawk it. I'd like to hawk it. Seen a young girl in a parking lot, reaching to a crowd, singing sacred songs and reading from the Bible. Well, I told her I was lost. She told me all about the Pentecost, and I seen that girl as the road to my very same night when she crept to my tent with a flashlight, long years of innocence ended. Well, she took me to the woods, saying, here comes something and it feels so good. And just like a dog I was befriended. I was befriended. What a night, oh, what a garden of delight. Even now that sweet memory lingers. I was playing my guitar, lying underneath the stars, and just thanking the Lord for my fingers, for my fingers. Nice job. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for that request.
Great. All right. Jeannie, hello.
Hey, Jean. Welcome. And Barry, I'm sure, is there somewhere. And the dogs, Stella, Electra, Zara. I had a good time with them. Nothing like a house full of puppies.
Right. We'll send you some. Everyone would like to donate a puppy to Ronnee. Her address
No, please. Do not send in your puppies. I can't have any dogs here anyway.
Oh, that's what they all say. You got Flat Jill over there to take care of her.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good request too, Rick. Wow, we're getting some good requests. I love it.
Good.
Lucky.
No, not at the moment, Jean. Maybe later.
We can rectify that for sure.
In fact, oh no, I have no capo here. Oh crap.
No capo. Oh.
I'm in trouble. You're going to have to entertain the crowd while I do a couple things.
I'm hearing something. I don't know if anybody else hears it. Do you hear that? Listen. It's like a 60 hertz sum.
I do hear that.
All right. Well, we'll hit the... It totally worked. I hit the thing. It came from my equipment. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you go ahead and put that on. I am going to tell a story.
Yeah, you tell a story. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sorry. Turn your camera off. Go ahead and do that. Wow, I didn't expect to see that. Yeah, so we had a music festival yesterday. It was the inaugural event. We did it in a park in one of these towns out here in Westford, Mass. And what it was supposed to be was basically a music festival where everybody could come by, set up different tents, and play whatever kind of music, whatever jammers came, whatever audience came. And we had a lot of pickers that ended up coming out, and that was really cool. But, Mother Nature has a way sometimes of either, causing an issue or helping one. And if it was a nice, cool day yesterday, that would have been great. But what she did do was the night before, a wicked thunderstorm had gone ahead and come through Westford. So there were people that had no power on these wooded areas of town. So they all came down to the park to be able to listen to everybody play. People brought a picnic lunch, and they come on down. And so Mother Nature worked against them for that, to bring them to the event. And even though it was a very hot and humid day, and I changed 3 separate times as I walked up and down the park and the street and all that. I had made some flyers up for the event, and had dropped them off at the host venue, and then there was a ton left over, and I'm like, well, it's like nobody took any. Would somebody take 2 or something like that, or had to write something down on the back of it? That's why they took it. So I was walking up and down the street, and I was giving them to people to put on their dash. I told them they were all parking passes. And that way the event gets remembered, because now they have this flyer that they didn't want in the first place. And I feel that I got some value for my flyers. So that's my story.
That was an awesome idea. It was so cool.
All I needed was validation of the money I spent at the printing place, and I don't actually have them, but it was a cool flyer too. I really liked it. I designed it myself. Thank you very much. Anyhow,
It was very good.
enough of my story. Let me just open that and pour a little into that glass over there.
All right, I have a capo. I forgot what song I needed the capo for.
Well,
What
if
was I
you don't
doing?
know, I mean, nobody.
Oh,
nobody-
Margaritaville. That's right. Yes.
Right, and then we have
Right.
we have 2 songs before that, 2 songs to do right after that, and
Okay.
consecutive after that.
All right. Just don't mind the dripping, sweating performer.
Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these tourists covered with oil, strumming my 6-string on my front porch swing. Smell the shrimp, they're beginning to boil, wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Got nothing to show but this brand new tattoo, but it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. And how it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, well, it could be my fault.
Crap.
You're still there. We just can't see you.
I
Keep
don't know what
going.
happened. Like, okay, I'll keep going.
Keep going.
I blew up my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
Yeah. All right. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come back and hey, there you are. You fixed it.
Because it said the camera was like, had the red slash through it, so I just clicked it, but I have no idea how it turned off.
It happened in the middle, but we could still we could still hear you fine. So.
Yeah, I realized that after I said, oh crap.
Yeah, no, totally good. Hey, you never know. I was just concerned that the flood had come in behind you and you hadn't
Yes.
seen it.
Yes, no,
Gonna have to have you run for high ground on the counter over there.
I can't tell if it's raining yet, but anyway.
Wow. All right, thank you for that request, Fatima. Yeah, right
Yeah.
on. That was great. Let's say Ronnee was so intoxicated. Oh my God. Put that up there.
I was not alone. I'll just say that. I was not alone.
In the fun cave, and I told the story last week, I had watched Barry's show from till like 3 hour 49 minute mark, and I was like, oh my God, it's almost 4 hours and they're still going. And so I don't know how long you lasted, but whoa. It's pretty good. Hour and a
It went
half.
by so fast. It's like I didn't realize it was that long.
Once the bottles start pouring, you only mark it by, well, we're out. Who's going to
Barry
go
had
down to the liquor
never
store?
tasted peanut butter whiskey before. I think he likes it.
Oh my God. Just say no. I'm gonna get you to drink regular whiskey. That's what you have to drink. Stop that. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
Wow.
Hey there.
So here we are.
All right.
So
I see Clifford's here. Hi, Clifford.
Clifford
Hope
is
you
here.
and Jean are doing well. Clifford has been doing an amazing thing in his yard. He's created a magical wonderland with lights and stuff in his yard. He sent videos of it. It's really, really, really nice. It's like an amusement park or something. All right, so what's on the list? What's next?
Well, speaking of Clifford, we have
yeah,
one.
Jean says the last 2 hours were the drunkest.
I ain't bad. Clifford has his standing request for one of your songs, but Mary had a request in there as well for a Stones
Okay.
Stone song.
So who comes first? I don't know.
Take it away.
I'll do Clifford because Jesse's here too, and Jesse loves that song as well, and I like it. So this is called Thinking About You. I'm thinking about you, and you, and you.
Something that you said once upon a time, suddenly today came across my mind and made me smile. Just thinking about you, I remember when you would walk me home, whisper in my ear, I'll never be alone. But now you're gone. Now I'm thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me your song. I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. I remember when you were by my side. Now I may walk alone, but they're never far behind. You're on my mind. Now I'm thinking about you. Still thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your song? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. I'm thinking about you. Just thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. With you I'm home. Thank you.
Yeah, nice. This is a goodie.
I like that.
Yeah. That goes out to y'all. I request that. I know Clifford likes it. Jesse likes it. And millions of other folks out there like it.
Millions.
Hey, you know, I mean, you got to get it out there and, you know, put it on the satellite that spreads it out to the world.
Yay.
You got to do. Look at all the applause. Look at there, you know.
Aw, thank
There
you.
it is. See?
Hey, buddy.
All
Terrific.
good.
All right.
All right, what?
What's
What else is
stacked up
going
on the
on?
request line?
You don't have any more stories to share?
Stories to share.
Since we've
this.
seen you last Sunday, I mean, this is one thing that we should talk about. Our apologies. Ronnee was supposed to be here for the live stream today. We were going to do it together.
Yeah.
But she ended up having to work and having this paid gig last night, so she ended up taking off. But it looks like October 8th,
Yes.
we're going to do the show from here together, and you know, it should be a lot of fun. That's coming up because Ronnie's going to come up the day before to see an act, and
Joel Cage.
Joel Cage is playing October
Fantastic
7th.
artist in the northern New England area.
No doubt. Former member of Southside Johnny,
Yep. Yep.
and went ahead and went
Good
off on
friend
his
of
own, and is a dynamic performer. That's going to be at the Paris Center for the Arts in Westford, Mass. In full disclosure, I happen to be a producer over there. It is my show.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be good. Joel and I go back many, many years.
Yep,
Rick
me
Candy
too.
also goes
Yep.
back with Joel. Ronnee has been a 30-year friend or 20-year friend at least.
Something like that. Yeah. A long time.
So yeah, it's going to be way cool. So she's come up for the show, and then we're going to do the live stream here on Sunday, and
Yeah.
it's going to be mental.
Joel has such a unique style of his own that when he does cover tunes, he could be halfway through the cover tune before you realize it's not one of his songs, before you recognize the song, because he just puts his own spin on everything, and everything sounds like a Joel Cage song. He's
No
just
doubt.
fantastic. His albums are great. All right.
All right, so we want to go ahead. We want to take care of some requests. What we have on the board, Mary has a Rolling Stones request on the board, and also Rick Candy has one for "I Feel Lucky."
Okay. All right.
It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain falling on the ground. I sit and watch as tears go by. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play, doing things I used to do, and think of you. I sit and watch as tears go by.
Nice.
Oh boy, they're stacking this.
Yeah, John Ryder just loaded up the list. That's great. Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, it sounded great, Ronnee. Nice job. You sound great today.
Thank you. Yeah, I forgot when we were talking about what we were just talking about to mention that if it weren't for my friendship with Joel Cage, I never would have met you or
That's
found
true.
your online stuff. And during the pandemic, Joel Cage was, Mark, if you don't already know, Mark and Kaylin had an actual live venue called the Hearing Room. That's where all this started from. And during the pandemic, Joel was one of the last shows that they had booked, and so they had Joel come in to the Hearing Room with only Mark on the other side of the room doing the sound, and they live streamed it. And I actually, because Joel had promoted it, and I've been friends with Joel for so many years, I tuned in and watched the show, and then started chatting with Mark, and then found out all the great stuff that the Hearing Room was doing. And in the beginning, they had programming online every night of the week. You had two open mics. You had one on Tuesdays and one on Sundays.
That's
you had a
correct.
poetry night on Mondays. You had happy hour every day at 5 o'clock
Oh,
to
man,
just
I mean, we did
go
a
into
lot.
Zoom and chat with some people for a while. I was doing that for a while, and all of that. And now it's down to the online open mic, which became family. I mean, so many people who are so important in my life I know from your Tuesday night open mics. And now it's only once a month. And guess what? It was last week, and I couldn't be there. I was
Right,
so
but-
upset that I would miss it.
That's all right. You were missed. Everybody definitely missed you having you there. It was weird doing the open mic without you. So you didn't catch the pending looming announcement that we will be returning to a weekly frequency. But I don't have a date. I just have I have two details to figure out. But we're going to do rotating hosts and go back to this thing. And Yeah, it was.
All right,
it was
clear my
something
Tuesday
else.
schedules. I know where I'm going to be.
But yeah, it was really cool because I remember I knew you had found us online when we were in the pandemic, and then had said, hey, I was going to come up to Lowell, whatever, the story to see the Joel show, and then ended up, you met everybody else. Rick Candy here also. Mary's involved in the Tuesday night, and all the program we were doing. And during the pandemic, we really just bonded together as a family and community and all that. And fortunately, we've been able to continue that in the real world with all of you that are watching Ronnie's show. It's really amazing just the way things work.
Right. Exactly.
Series of
Very
events.
cool.
We're in the Matrix. That's what it is. It's all connected.
Zombie apocalypse. I'm going to jump in the. I'm going to jump the line in the request list because I see Lisa Hagelship is here, and she requested that I learn a song, and I learned it for her. And this is a really awesome song from Peter, Paul, and Mary, and it's called "The Marvelous Toy." So thank you, Lisa, for adding that to my repertoire. This is "The Marvelous Toy." I hope I get it right.
When I was just a wee little girl, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night and gave to me a toy. Wondered to behold it was, with many colors bright, and the moment I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved and when it stopped, and brrr when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The first time that I picked it up, I had a great surprise. Right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. I first pushed one, then the other, then I twisted its lid, and when I set it down again, this is what it did. It went zip when it moved and when it stopped, when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. It first marched left, then it marched right, then it marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to cry, my daddy laughed, 'cause he knew that I'd find. When I turned around again, when I turned around, my marvelous toy would be chugging from behind. It went zip when it moved and when it stopped, when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. The years go by so quickly it seems. I had my own little boy, and yesterday, yeah, let's try that again. The years go by so quickly it seems. I had my own little boy, and yesterday I gave to him my marvelous little toy. His eyes just about popped out of his head. He was squeal of glee. Neither one of us knows just what it is, but he loves it same as me. It still goes zip when it moves and when it stops, whir when it stands still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will.
Right.
That's such a cool song.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Awesome. Debut on that one. I haven't heard that you do that one.
I've never done it before.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We like that. Debuted right here. Live stream on Sunday. Ooh, something's making noises. Is that you?
What?
No, my phone's off. Oh, I heard a noise. I don't know.
Not me.
Oh, it's that.
I'm just sweating quietly.
It's just,
All right. So who did I bump on the list? there?
everybody. But it's your show. You're allowed to do that. Where we are going is to Rick Candy, I Feel Lucky.
I feel
And then we're going to go to either Ripple or Lying Eyes for Firefly.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Ooh, I need the cable for that. Way up here. Well, I woke up this morning, stumbled out of my rack. I opened up the paper to the page in the back. It only took a minute for my finger to find my daily dose of destiny under my sign. My eyes just about popped out of my head. It said the stars are stacked against you, girl, get back in bed. But I feel lucky, I feel lucky, yeah. No Professor Doom gonna stand in my way. Ooh, I feel lucky today. Well, I strolled down to the corner, gave my numbers to the clerk. The pot's 11 million, so I called and set to work. I bought a pack of Camels, a burrito, and a Barks. Crossed against the light and made a beeline for the park. The sky began to thunder, wind began to moan. I heard a voice above me saying, girl, you better get back home. But I feel lucky, I feel lucky, yeah. No tropical depression gonna steal my son away. Ooh, I feel lucky today. Now 11 million later, I was seated at the bar. I bought the house a double and the waitress a new car. Dwight Yoakam's in the corner, trying to catch my eye. Lion Lovett's right beside me with his hand upon my thigh. Moral of the story, simple but it's true. Hey, the stars might lie, but the numbers never do. I feel lucky, I feel lucky, yeah. Hey Dwight, hey Lion boys, you don't have to fight. Hot dog, I feel lucky tonight, I feel lucky, I feel lucky, yeah. I think I'll flip a coin, I'm a winner either way. Ooh, I feel lucky today. I feel lucky, I feel lucky, yeah. I think I'll flip a coin, I'm a winner either way. Ooh, I feel lucky today.
Woo!
Got a whole crowd in that little studio there with you.
That's right. Is it the death metal distortion crowd? No, it isn't. I have had the opportunity to use this on a current CD that I am adding some stuff to that is different artists, though.
Yeah.
Laura Samuels. However, woo! All right, that was a good request, Rick. Thank you very much. What else is going on, Ronnee?
What else is going on? I don't know. I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've got to go to work tomorrow. I don't even know if I remember how to do my job.
Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, because I'm working from home on Mondays. So it's going to be right here.
Working from home.
Working from home. Yes, I do work from home when I work from home. I do get my work done.
You know what I realized is the oldest request on the board is Lay Down Sally. I totally forgot about that. It is on the top of my chicken scratch that I write down. So we want to get to that, and then we will go ahead and get to Ripple or Lying Eyes.
Okay. Well, let's hit it off. There's nothing that is wrong wanting you to stay with me. I know you got somewhere to go. You can make yourself at home and stay with me. And don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally.
rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Sun ain't nearly on the rise, we still got the moon and stars above. Underneath the velvet skies, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Long to see the morning light, color in your face so dreamily. So don't you go and say goodbye, love is all that matters. Won't you stay with me? Don't you ever leave. Lay down, Sally, rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Lay down, Sally, rest here in my arms. Don't you think you want someone to talk to? Lay down, Sally, no need to leave so soon. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. I've been trying all night long just to talk to you. Where'd you go? You left before the end of the song.
I had to put my banjo down, that's why I went. I was playing along, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
You're going to play on Ripple too, right?
I will pick it up for Ripple, no worries. Want to give I was asked for a chicken report, so I can... Cluck, 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 cluck. I can say that everybody is fine here at Gray Bear Farms, that we are all doing well. Birds are good, everybody's staying dry, so everybody's healthy, and yeah, so it's been good. Yeah, let me just hit, that worked again. Yeah, everybody's doing well here, so it's all good. Not much of a chicken report if everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing, but...
Well, the tweenies aren't tweenies anymore because now they're eating the adult food, so now they're all
So they
part
have
of
graduated, our babies are full grown, and we are not buying special food for them. But I did buy the same food, and I'm mixing it with it to transition them into the new food.
Oh.
But they don't need it. But the older girls like to eat the baby food. The babies like to eat the other food. So I'm doing a transition to make sure they get the right amount of protein so their eggs are still good. You know, just so everybody remembers, we don't eat our birds. You know, they get to live their lives out in peace and harmony with us. But we do eat the eggs. That's what we have. We have chickens, hens, but no roosters.
Yep.
So yeah, we get, between 1 egg a day nowadays between all the birds. I don't know what's going on. We have to go out there and threaten them. I don't know what's going on. You get 7 girls right now, and the tweenies are going to start laying every day. And a friend of mine had posted, his birds are about 3 weeks older than ours, and he's just getting, the pullets are laying eggs, except they're this big, whereas a regular egg is that big. And he's saying he's finding them in the water bucket, the feed bucket, in a rock pile. They haven't got the concept of doing the nest yet, in the nesting boxes, but that's all right. I'm looking forward to the day our little girls come out with 2 little eggs. It'll be awesome.
Cool.
Anyway.
Little mini omelets.
That's the chicken report.
How are
Cats
the
and
bees
dog are
doing?
fine.
Did you get any honey this year from the bees?
So, conscious effort by Kaylin not to extract any honey from the hive this year, to leave
good.
them everything that they had so they would be able to make it through the winter. You know, we were able to harvest last year, and then we had an issue with the colony that, they ended up disappearing. And they had food stores too. When we opened up the hive in the beginning of the spring, she found this big mouse, and he was just like fat because he'd been eating honey all winter long. And he's like, "Can you close up the hive? I'm in here." So we had to relocate him, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Anyhow,
Okay.
all right.
So, how about a little ripple?
How about it?
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still waters where there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hand of man. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still waters where there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Ripple in still waters where there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. If you go, you choose. To lead must follow. But if you fall, you will fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would lead you home. Ba 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 da 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 ba da 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 ba ba da 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 da
What?
I smell cookies baking.
You do?
Yeah.
I was at work this morning. I smelled wood burning, and I went around the outside. Oh, I didn't even see that. Sorry, I'm on a different page. All right, well, you press the button, you can unpress it.
Okay.
Wow. So Deb Seymour in house. Hi, Deb. Glad to have you.
Hi,
here.
Deb.
Buddy,
How you doing,
we're just starting the show, buddy. Hey to you and my Brit.
Nice. Glad you're here.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. So I have a ton of requests still on the
You
list.
do.
And don't worry, everybody, if you've requested a song, you haven't heard it yet today, I've written it down, and I'll try to remember to find this piece of paper when we reconvene next week at this same
Finding the
old time.
paper is one thing, reading your handwriting is another.
Oh, brother, you have no idea. Because I'm like, I totally know it's going to be. So on this list, there are a whole bunch of covers, but John Ryder would like to hear an original called When the Red Leaves Fall. So
Oh, okay.
as a fan of your originals, I am putting that one on top of the John Ryder request list.
All right. Let's do that one. My friends Barbara and Wyatt Lima were at my show last night, and Barbara is the one who actually suggested the prompt that prompted this song. The prompt was called "My Demons Call When Red Leaves Fall," and it was a Songwriters in the Round thing where everybody had to write on that theme. So this is a song that came out of that. It's called "When the Red Leaves Fall." On the road north of the border, cross the bridge into Montreal, feeling like I've gotta get away from it all. And I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall. I left the past far behind me. Come a long way on my own, until I heard their voices calling me home. I hear my demons calling, like a lover left behind. It would be so easy to go back in time, back in time. And in the night I hear them calling, but I will not be afraid. I've come too far to sell my soul in trade. I won't be swayed, and I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall. I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall. Autumn winds are turning colder, the colored leaves will soon be gone. Seasons change, but life keeps moving on. I keep my eyes on the road before me, watch the signs along the way, never doubting where I am today. I hear my demons calling, like a lover left behind. It would be so easy to go back in time, back in time. And in the night I hear them calling, but I will not be afraid. I've come too far to sell my soul in trade. I won't be swayed, and I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall. I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall.
time, back in time. And in the night I hear them calling, but I will not be afraid. I've come too far to sell my soul in trade. I won't be swayed, and I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall. I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall. When the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall, I won't be looking back when the red leaves fall, when the red leaves fall.
Oh, yeah. All right. What a great request for a great song. Who wrote that song?
That was me.
That was you.
It's in a movie, too. It's in the credit. It plays over the closing credits of an independent film called Children of the Asylum, which actually won some kind of independent film awards. I'm not sure what the award was for. Jeff Mose, hi. Nice to see you. Welcome back. So what's this? You going to work for Buddy now?
Buddy and I are going to be starting a show on Tuesdays. It's the Buddy and Mark show with My Brit. So it's the BMMB show every Tuesday, coming to you from something CET.
Okay.
I don't know. More banjo.
More banjo, yes. Oh, banjo and piano would be awesome together.
That's what
could
I
see-
say. Banjo and
could see-
everything.
I could see Buddy doing some like little ragtime and stuff like that, and along with him. That'd be really
And I'll be
cool.
what? Curled up in the corner in the fetal position? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you, John Ryder, for that awesome request from an awesome performer. Let's see. We've got, oh my God, so we've got Carly Simon on the board. We've got 2 different Eagles songs still on the board. We have America on the board and some Bonnie Raitt on the board with
Okay.
John Prine via Bonnie Raitt.
Anyway, okay.
We go there.
Well, throw one
Angel.
out there. Tell me which one.
Let's do Angel.
Angel from Montgomery.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. Dreams are lightning, thunder with desire. This whole house would have burnt down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. Oh, but that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, years seem to flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I hear them all buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel from Montgomery, make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Hi. What's going on?
Don't mind me. I just thought I'd come on screen for a minute. Ooh, how red am I? Look at me. Oh my God. All of a sudden I was like, why did that change? You know, whatever. I was typing something and I hit the wrong keyboard.
And then you're like, oh, wait a minute.
You're right. Then I figured out how to. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, buddy. Like, I just thought I'd come in and say hello to everybody.
Sing along.
It's like, yeah, we could go this way. Hey.
Hey.
All right, I won't do that anymore. I apologize.
Making comments in the chat that don't belong
oh my God.
there. You're popping up on screen.
That's what started it. I added a external keyboard. This is the problem. So I'm thinking I have the other keyboard.
I thought it was the solution. Wasn't it supposed to be the solution?
No, nothing is a solution. Every time you make a fix, it creates another issue. And you were better off with the simple issue in the first place. Anyways, my apologies. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Well,
So, I'm having so much fun. Are we gonna do an
so
extended show?
I thought we'd do another song, and then we're going to do a closer. And I have both of them already on the request here. But I thought that since Firefly had requested Lion Eyes, and it spreads out, it goes to other people that like that song here. So that's going to be good. And then we're going to go ahead and close with John Ryder's request for Southern Cross, which is a crossover too. So
Excellent. Okay. Well, actually, it'll be I don't
know.
like doing Southern Cross by itself, so
I know.
it's going to be a double header closer. And hopefully Rick Candy's still here because he likes that one too. All right, so Lion Eyes.
City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, she won't have to worry. She'll dress up all in lace and go in style. Late at night, the big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price, and it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's feeling down. He knows where she's going as she's leaving. She's headed for the cheating side of town. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. On the other side of town, a boy is waiting with fiery eyes and dreams no one can steal. She drives on through the night anticipating, 'cause he makes her feel the way she used to feel. She rushes to his arms, they fall together. She whispers that it's only for a while. She swears that soon she'll be coming back forever. She pulls away and leaves him with a smile. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. She gets up, pours herself a strong one, stares out at the stars up in the sky. Another night, it's gonna be a long one. She pulls a shade and hangs her head to cry. She wonders how it ever got this crazy. She thinks about a boy she knew in school. Did she get tired? Did she just get lazy? She's so far gone, she feels just like a fool. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life didn't change things? You're still the same old girl you used to be. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. There ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes.
Woo!
Yay.
All right.
All right, we're going to close out the show with a double header. And this is for who requested Southern Cross?
That was John Ryder and, of course,
Okay.
Rick Candy
Rick Candy.
et al.
All right. And thank you, everybody. It's been a wonderful show. Here we go.
fortune, and I decided that we're really not to blame. For the love that's deep inside us all is still the same. And the sound we make together is the music to the story in your eyes. It's been shining down upon us now, I realize. Listen to the tide slowly turning, washing your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. But I'm frightened for your children, that the lives that we are living are in vain, and the sunshine we've been waiting for will turn to rain. When the final line is over, and it's certain that the curtain's gonna fall, well, I can hide inside your sweet, sweet love forevermore. Listen to the tide slowly turning, washing your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. Slowly turning, wash all your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. And I've been thinking about our fortune, and I decided that we're really not to blame. For the love that's deep inside us all is still the same. And the sound we make together is the music to the story in your eyes. It's been shining down upon us now, I realize. Look out! To a southern island, sailing reach for a following sea. Was making for the trades on the outside, and a downhill run to Papapete. Off the winds on this heading lie the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I've been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure. And you know it will, and you know it will. When you see that Southern Cross for the first time, understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as a promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying. My love is an anchor tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all the flags are flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I'll been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will, and you know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. 'Twas the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine, come along, make me forget about loving you. In the Southern Cross,
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all your requests. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me on this Sunday afternoon, me and Mark. Thanks, Mark, for all that you do.
I don't do anything. I
You-
do all the things that is teaching other people what not to do.
You do a lot of good, too. Woohoo! Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeff. Thanks,
Yeah, it was a
Mary.
good show. Sounded great.
It was fun. Nice
we
to be
are
back here.
here. We're back here next week, right?
Yes.
If you wake up in time because you're so burnt out from your trip, you're finally back at home and you have to do that 4-letter word tomorrow.
Yeah, I do. Yep. All right. Well, good luck with everything you have to do this afternoon, and all you people have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on the other folks' shows, and we'll be back here next week.
Thanks, everybody.
care.
All right. See y'all.